Good morning, guys. Today's task card review is called 4.nbt.4. That's just a standard, but this standard is all about adding and subtracting fluently. So we're going to start out with some basic addition. So say I have the number 6,531 plus 1,295. This is the way you'll see most of the math today. So when we're doing any addition or subtraction, we want to line it up vertically so that we can do our work and make sure it's lined up by the place value. So I'm going to just rewrite this problem, and you should do that on a scratch paper or on a whiteboard at home instead of trying to do it all in your head. I would highly suggest that. So I've lined them up by my place value, and since I'm adding, I'm just going to go ahead and start adding. I always start with the ones place, so 5 plus 1 is 6. 9 plus 3 is 12, but remember, I only put my ones place in my answer, and I carry up my tens place. So now 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. So my answer is 7,826. Now, if you are, I'm going to show you an example of one that may not have the same number of digits, because sometimes they don't. So let's say I had the number 17,491 plus 2,697. Okay, so in this case, I'm still going to line them up by the place value. So 17,491, 2,697. Notice they line up based on the ones place. So I don't have the same number of digits, but the bigger digits are in my bigger place value. So always make sure that you start this side should line up pretty flush. They should be right on top of each other on this side. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 9 plus 9 is 18. So once again, I've got to do that regrouping. So now I have 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 6 is 11. So I've got to regroup again. Now I have 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So my 0 goes in my answer. I carry up my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so very basic. We've been doing this for a while. Now the next one we're going to do is a division problem. Same method. So let's say I have 51,735 and I want to subtract. I'm just going to go ahead and write it vertically to save some paper here. Minus 16,123. Okay, so once again, I need to make sure that I'm lined up my numbers by the place value, starting at the ones place. So I have 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. 1 minus 6, I can't do that, so I'm going to have to borrow. So now this becomes 11 minus 6 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now a couple tips to make sure you don't make simple mistakes. Make sure that you truly subtract on every problem. Sometimes I see kids start off subtracting and then they end up adding. So always double check that. And then always make sure that your bigger number is on top, because we can't subtract a number from something if it's bigger than what we have to give. So always make sure your bigger number is on the top when you are subtracting. Couple keyword hints. Remember, if something asks you how many more, that means we're trying to find the difference. If something is just asking how much did they spend, that's an addition problem, because you're just saying we bought this and we bought this. And is a keyword that means add. Difference means that I'm going to be subtracting. If they spend money, it's usually a subtraction problem. So just really look for those keywords that we've been learning. Have a great day, guys.